fantastic to field the 5 members of the draft class here tonight. Some of the things that we envisioned with this draft class. First and foremost, we wanted to add culture players to our locker rooms. We wanted to bring in winners. We wanted to improve ball handling. We wanted to have impactful words. If we could add defenders, and last but not least, post-death. We were able to check so many of those boxes in this draft class, and we can't wait to get ready for training camp on Sunday. So I'll turn it over to Chris, but truly excited to be here today to introduce officially our 2025 draft class. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. I'm excited about the people that I truly believe in that. And the collection of people that we were in, we were teaching and so we were so each one of them, they lead with a gratitude and an appreciation and an ability, while at the same time leading with a confidence and a fearlessness. And that balance is extremely unique. So we're so excited to add that. This is their moment. And for me, I'm just looking forward to open-minded. Yes, absolutely. I feel like we hit a home run. Obviously, it was a tremendous night. Echo what Chris is talking about. It all started with culture, character, and we added such great people first. But then the players and what we were trying to accomplish with the draft class, we checked so many of the boxes, and we can't wait to get started.
Being able to play in a pro style system coming out of college, I think is just a big advantage. I'm just going to keep building off that and bring what she taught me here.
We watched you for 4 years with the obviously playing the Markel. Defense with your 14. Does that defense translate to the WNBA?
Oh, it would definitely will. I love defense. I love just creating havoc on that side of the ball. So I'm gonna definitely do that.
She taught me many lessons, but the biggest lesson, honestly, would just have to be going after everything that I want, putting in that work day in and day out. She really was great at holding me accountable for each and everything that I did. When I came in 5 years ago and told her my goals, every day since that day, she pushed me to those, So she's just instilled a great work ethic in me, and I'm just so excited to get to work with all these girls. Super excited.
I'm just excited to play at the next level and be able to learn from such a great group of vets and just have a great team. And Dallas is an amazing city, so excited to be here full time.
I would say just living out our dream. I mean, this is a dream of ours, I'm sure. So yeah.
Definitely what they said, but looking forward to growing, as a person and as a player. Looking forward to winning and looking forward to rocking my boots and my hat, I'm excited.
Now, Brad Flag, where do you see the win insight in the PFL in the next 3 to 5 years?
Sure. No limits, right? No limits. But we won't focus on that. We'll focus on our people, our systems, and our anchors, and we'll let the success and we'll let the winning take care of itself.
Yeah, we're just really excited. A big foundational year for us with all these moving parts. We have 3 outstanding returners, but the entire roster has flipped with a tremendous draft class, but also a very successful free agency, including the largest trade in WNBA history. So we're really, really excited about meshing these parts together. There's going to be an adjustment with everybody playing with each other for the first time. But again, no limits with this crew. The momentum is really building, and I think you're going to see a surprise, a ton of teams.
Yeah, first, thanks to all of our players who made it up here to support us in this moment and our coaching staff as well, already getting after it, getting in some workouts, getting us ready for camp. But yeah, it's all about that connection that we can create. And we have a lot of vets, but they're youthful vets. We're a young team, and that balance is exciting. They have all these experiences, and they're still very youthful. So we'll challenge the rookies and empower them to be rookies and lean on the vets. And at the same time, you have all these great experience as well. So please bring them and please contribute. Everyone can lead from where they are. And I'm excited to empower everyone to be able to do that.
I will tell you again, building off of that, there was a real intent to build a team that is in the prime of their careers. So when you look at free agency and the trades, we filled our roster with a lot of players in that what we call the prime of their careers in the WNBA, that 26 to 30-year-olds with a lot of great experiences, but they're coming into career years. They're coming off of career years and building that. And then the synergy with the draft class and the youthful excitement and the new tools of the draft class, just really excited to blend it together. We will be one of the youngest teams in the league, but we believe we'll be one of the most exciting teams in the league.
I have a question for each one of the players about what makes you so dangerous on the court. What's your best attribute?
I'd say mine is just a low post presence. I'm very physical down there. I like to be aggressive and just get easy buckets in the paint.
I would say my defense, but I also have the ability to create on the offensive end too.
I feel like my passion, my energy, it fuels me on both ends of the floor, so I'm excited to get to work.
207 plus points. Dallas basketball fans love Wayne, love Nash. And as you guys may have heard, there was a certain trend moved into now today, frustrated Dallas basketball fans. So my question was for Kurt, how confident are you that this team can really sense the positivity back to Dallas basketball fans?
Yeah, I think sports brings everybody together, but I think the positivity, the momentum, just look around the building, and the excitement that the Wings have right now. We can't wait to build on that momentum and build it with the fan base in the DFW area. There's never been a greater time to be a women's basketball fan. Catch the wave, catch the momentum. It's coming.
I feel like the biggest lesson for me was just if I want to do something, I have to put my all into it, and I can do it. I feel like my coaching staff really gave me that lesson. And I just want to bring that same, determination into this next step. Just give everything my all, have max effort, and just let everything happen how it should.
And then what does Aaronette, what did you see last year at Baylor that, made you draft?
So, I mean, she's a presence, strong, physical, and it's not very sneaky. She is an athlete. She moves extremely well. I think her best days are ahead of her. Her ceiling is so high. And so really excited for what she's going to bring to camp.
Gonna attempt to get to the Zoom folks here. Our audio is cooperating. We'll go to Jackie Powell. You can hear us?
All right. Hello. Can everyone hear me? Just want to make sure.
Yep, good, Jen.
Yes. Okay, great. So this one is for Kurt. I'm just curious if you could reflect on how being a GM has changed since you were doing this in Connecticut, and how, you're really overseeing the transformation in how a WNBA team functions.
Hi, Jackie. Thank you for joining us and all your coverage of women's basketball. We appreciate you. Jackie, it has really changed. Many of us back in the day were dual hats, GMs and head coaches, and that time has passed. Speaking from this morning, I talked to 2 GMs around the league, and we were reflecting on how much work goes into the GM world alone, and to think that we used to do it as the dual hat head coach and GM. So it's really, really changed, Jackie, and really excited. It's 35 years in women's basketball for myself, but first time off the sideline. But I'm telling you, it is a blast putting this team together, this roster, serving this incredible coaching staff. And so it's just a really, really exciting time around women's basketball, and how much the GM role is playing a huge part in the growth of our league.
Just to follow up, I'm curious if you could just give an example of some of the things that I guess have illustrated how much this has changed, I guess, besides obvious roster construction.
Yeah, certainly. The sophistication of your cap management has changed dramatically. Before, when you were making decisions between a max player and maybe a non-max player, the ramifications of making maybe a poor decision really never hurt teams. But the sophistication of managing cap now is truly like a professional team, and it takes you to be nimble. It takes a lot of thought when you're putting those pieces together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, we'll excuse these players.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.